There are many exotic creatures and species roaming the biological ecosystem that is the Germantown High School pond. Birds, frogs, as well as many plant species. All of these organisms depend on each other for survival, but often forgotten is the ecosystem of microorganisms that are barely able to be seen with the naked eye. This is
While exploring the Germantown High School pond's microlife, we discovered that there are indeed a multitude of tiny organisms, ranging from the larvae of midges to algae. One of the species that we happened upon is quite larger than those to be discussed later on. Meet Jeremiah. Jeremiah will someday be an Anaraxis americanus, more commonly known as an American toad. American toad tadpoles like Jeremiah may reach adulthood in as little as 50 days, which is much shorter than the bullfrog, which may remain a tadpole for up to 2 years. When the tadpoles grow into toads, they spend most of their time on land. They will return to the pond where they were first born to find a mate. Therefore, most American toads will end up mating with their own siblings. Good luck, Jeremiah.
Chironomids are known as lake flies in parts of Canada and Lake Winnebago, Wisconsin, but bay flies in areas near the Bay of Green Bay, Wisconsin. They are called sandflies, muckleheads, muffleheads, Canadian soldiers, or American soldiers in various regions of the Great Lakes area. They have been called blind mosquitoes or chizzywings in Florida.
Midge larvae can be found in almost any aquatic or semi-aquatic habitat, including tree holes, bromeliads, rotting vegetation, soil, and in sewage and artificial containers. The preferred cuisine of midges includes fresh fly droppings, nectar, pollen, honeydew, and various sugar-rich materials. Larvae and pupae are important food items for fish, such as trout, banded killfish, and sticklebacks. Therefore, they contribute to the trophic scale in the sense that they are primary consumers and detrivores. This is a large taxon of insects. The estimated number of different species is well over 10,000 worldwide.
Green algae is a primary producer that can be found in places all over the world. There are over 7,000 species of algae that can be found in fresh and salt water, along with damp places such as rainforests. Green algae can congregate in clusters of independent cells or long strings called conobia. Green algae is one of many species that go through the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is when a plant uses sunlight to synthesize food from carbon dioxide and water. The process happens in structures called chloroplasts, which in turn release oxygen gas to the environment.
Daphnia magnus is an important species in pond habitats. They range from 2 to 5 millimeters in size. They live in freshwater, but can tolerate salinity better than other species. A specialized filtering apparatus, formed by the thoracic appendixes, generates a water current within the thoracic opening that allows them to consume algae, bacteria, and detritus. This species, like all Daphnia, can sometimes reproduce asexually and sometimes reproduce sexually.
primary producers are the lowest trophic level, including many green plants that photosynthesize, such as green algae. Green algae is consumed by primary consumers, such as male and young mosquitoes, Daphnia, and midges. These aquatic bugs are consumed by the secondary consumers, toads and frogs. Toads and frogs can be consumed posthumously by midges as the amphibians decompose. Also, the blood of frogs and toads will be consumed by female mosquitoes for reproduction. Frogs and toads will be consumed by the tertiary consumer, the hawk. To conclude, the pond is a very diverse environment, filled with many radically different animals and plants, from frogs to Daphnia. And now, for some memes from our meme lord masters.
walk around.
Don't poke his eyes, yo, that's rude. Wow.
Go this way.
That is a bullfrog.
Go this way.
Like that.
Yeah, they don't have any shit.